Who's that girl? Na 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 na. She's a seer. Na 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 na. Hi soul seekers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Desire. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for all the love and support. It is greatly appreciated. It never goes unnoticed. So let's see, what do you have? Thank you, Father. I ask that you show me clearly. Alright, so you got the Three of Cups here. Transformation in the reverse. Judgment. Nine of Pentacles inverted. And then the Four of Pentacles in the upright. Alright, so let's see. Ooh, somebody wish that they can turn back the hands of time. They can't do shit about this backfire. This is a third party interference when it pertains to a connection that Divine Holy Spirit already placed judgment on. This is a connection that's meant to have favor and fortune. And whoever this third party interference is, they are the sole blockage of this connection between you and this person. Now this definitely could be romance. Take it as it resonates. It don't have to be romance for all of you. Apply the energy as it fits. But somebody is they wish that they can turn back the hands of time here. I'm getting future energy. So this is something for some of you. And of course, it always could be past, present, or future energy. But I did just hear future energy in the near future. There's a masculine here, a karmic feminine, and a divine feminine. And I'm going to assume that you are the divine feminine, whether you're the man or woman, or you could be the masculine that's finding out about this karmic stronghold that was placed on you. Identify your roles, but I'm getting this masculine energy about to lose control or something like that. They're about to spaz out. I'm hearing y'all go make me lose my mind up in here, and I'm also hearing I'm about to lose control. Alright, so whoever this karmic feminine energy is, like they are, I'm picking up like fear. Especially if this is a literal masculine and they're fucking becoming unhinged and spazzing out about the fucking truth that's coming out. I mean, that is scary. That can be very scary. Alright, but this is something that this karmic feminine brought onto themselves. That's the consequences of their actions, because this is someone who's finding out that their life has been controlled by another person covertly, in secret, through different forms, different forces. This masculine feels very violated. They're pissed the fuck off, is what I'm hearing. Alright, so let me take a moment to give praise, thanks, and acknowledgement to the highest, to the divine, as well as to my creators and to myself. Thank you. I ask that my chakras are cleared and connected to the divine frequency, that I'm always channeling messages of truth and clarity, that favor, glory, and justice prevails in all that I do. Any demonic, plotting, monitoring, evil, wicked spirits that are present, I command for you to flee immediately. In exchange, I call in the spirits of prosperity, abundance, growth, fortune, favor, rapid return, protection, longevity, sustainability. Show me clearly, Father, what are the messages for the soul seekers? Please and thank you. All praises to Ephi. Alright, y'all, so some shit is hitting the fan. Some shit is definitely hitting. Ten of Wands. This is the heaviness. This is the magnitude of the manipulation. This is a lot of spell work. This is a lot of spiritual warfare. This is a lot of energy bending and playing in somebody's fucking face. Playing in somebody's face. And this masculine energy, they do not take this lightly. They feel very violated. And this masculine energy could be spiritual as well. They could have connections to or ties to mysticism. They could practice, okay? And if that's the case, I feel like you know that about this person, because I'm seeing a King of Wands here in my mind's eye. Yeah, Princess of Pentacles. This who did it. This who did it. And they tried to attack you. This is you and this Nine of Pentacles energy inverted, because whatever this fucking Princess of Pentacles sent out, it caused you to like refocus your entire life and to pull even further away from this person. Now this person, they could have initiated the bullshit, this masculine energy. Them initiating or them falling victim to the third party interference, they definitely could have took the first step in the wrong direction, but it forced you to fucking call judgment and like turn away from this person. Like not fuck with them, cut them off, and just be focused on you. Yeah, this is you. Like you don't know how to feel about the situation anymore. This is you being independent, successful, self-sufficient, doing your thing, whether you're a man or a woman, and you're standing in strong boundaries when it pertains to this masculine energy. And this masculine energy feels as though if it wasn't for this karmic interference, if it wasn't for this Princess of Wands energy, this feminine is like small things to a giant here. They're nothing in comparisons to you. And this masculine feels as though if this karmic feminine would have just left them a fuck alone, whatever happened, man. I mean, at the end of the day, they can't place the blame on anyone fully but themselves. But this person feels highly victimized and taken advantage of, and they were on a soul level. And they're like, they're in this energy, a spirit of revenge. Because I'm sitting up here trying to build logic around the way that this masculine energy is spazzing out. They're just in the spirit of revenge. That's it. Sometimes there's not logic to be drawn in every situation. This is a person who's pissed the fuck off. They see red and they're just fucking, they're letting somebody have it. They letting somebody have it and they're okay with it. The Emperor and the Four of Swords, they've already made their peace with this situation. Alright, let's see what else here, Spirit. What's this transformation in the reverse? Like, she stopped it. I'm just going to say she for the sake of the gender on the card. Flip and switch it. But she stopped this transformation. She stopped this connection from going to a higher level. And no, she didn't do it solely on their own. It was influence. It was possession. It was control. But this masculine energy was baited. They were under a demonic influence because whoever he or she is, they embody demonic possessions. They embody entities that have that stronghold. This is definitely for some of you a person that they were sleeping with, and it made it that much easier. A stronghold produced through sex. They got this man right where they wanted them. I'm hearing, yeah, you fell in my trap, now you got to keep up with me or some shit like that. Yeah, Page of Swords. This is the information coming out. This is the truth and clarity that's being exposed. Can't make it up. The Hanged One. And this is going to change how this masculine energy looks at the entire situation. The Devil. It's going to change how this masculine energy looks at the entire situation because they've been giving to a person who's been keeping them bound and stuck to them. The Devil to the Six of Pentacles. It's like, you're mine now. You can't go anywhere. You belong to me. I own you. Yeah. And that's how, like, that's why this masculine energy feels so fucking violated. It's like so you basically took possession over my mind, my spirit, my body. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm just picking up an energy of rage, y'all. Yeah, there they go. The King of Wands. Four of Cups. Look, heartless. King of Wands to the Four of Cups. This a person don't give a fuck about who feelings they hurt. They don't give a fuck about the actions that they have to take. This is like, what's that saying? Kick ass now, take names later type of shit. This is the energy that they're in. I told you, I've seen the King of Wands. That's them. So this definitely could be a man or a woman. Flip and switch it. That is, they know a thing or two about divinations and mysticism and some of the same shit that many of us know. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You could be this King of Wands energy and you getting ready to spaz out on this karmic who was holding your soul, mind, body, and spirit captive to them. And forcing you. This was it started off as sex magic, but sex magic was the bait. Sex magic is what kept a stronghold going. This is a woman, like, she when this man is inside of her, she incant shit over him. She don't say it out loud, but she incant shit over him. She's big on like eye contact and like seduction and shit like that, because you know your eyes are the window to your soul. This could be heavy fire, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, with this King of Wands and this Temperance coming out. But yeah, you got the Star card and Temperance. This is your energy, divine feminine. Whether you're a man or a woman, this is your ability to like alchemize a situation, and you could be doing this from afar. This definitely could have started off as you alchemizing and healing yourself from whatever trauma that this situation caused you to experience and go through. You completely pulling your energy back from this King of Wands, making it very clear who's who and what is what. And that's what was required. Yeah, Four of Cups. You have to embody that energy of like, fuck it then. You don't care, I don't care either. Ten of Swords, yeah. You have to become numb to the situation. That's why you have been like so focused on yourself. With this Nine of Pentacles in Virgin, it's kind of like, do I even want to entertain a relationship anymore? Do I even, like, you could just be like in a completely different mindset, a different spirit about connections altogether, especially intimate romantic ones. It looks like you're more focused on your prosperity, your money, your businesses, whatever it is that you have going for you. Yeah, so it's like you started embodying like that, your emperor energy, focusing on the things that you do have control over. Two of Swords and the Sun. This bitch just knew. She just knew that this was never going to come to the light, that it was never going to be exposed. And then typically that's the case, but not fucking with you. I'm asking for clarity, not fucking with you. Princess of Pentacles is being clarified by the Empress. Like, literally, there is absolutely no comparison. A princess, any page energy to an emperor or empress, that's like, you my child, you my son, you my daughter. Like, go sit your ass down somewhere before you get fucked up. It's that type of energy. And it's like you didn't even have to do anything. Just you embodying your true essence. You're coming out as the divine feminine, whether you're a man or woman. Typically, divine masculine and divine feminine, you will come out in my readings as an empress, a high vibrational feminine energy, and that has nothing to do with like your sexuality or nothing like that. It's because you have put in the work and it's time for you to receive what you deserve. We both, men and women, embody the emperor empress energy. It just has to be activated. We both embody masculine and femininity, and it's our job to alchemize it from being distorted to divine. Okay, so understand that. You definitely could be a man here. This King of Wands definitely could be a woman. Flip and switch it. But yeah, this Queen, Princess of Pentacles to an Empress is like, girl, I'm hearing don't you know, no good. Ace of Cups here, the Sun card, and then the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you have to take it away. You have to walk away with that cup. I'm hearing that song again. That pussy got power. That pussy got power. Ski, ski, ski. And it, oh, nasty bitch. Of course, of course. The fucking demons that possessed them, they was feeding off of your cup. Divine feminine, or feeding off of your wand. This fucking third party, fucking demonic attachment that this man or woman has been having sex with, and this is a connection like they could have been fucking each other for a while. They may even have a child with this person, or something about experiencing like childhood or motherhood. They may have experienced like a miscarriage or something like that. They have history together, and it's not necessarily the karmic feminine herself or himself, but it's the entity, the demon that possesses them, that was feeding off of your cup or off of your wand, divine masculine, divine feminine. When you would sleep with this man or woman, this man or woman was still going out and exchanging sexual energy, sacred energy with this karmic, and the demon that resides inside of this karmic, they like, yeah, like where the fuck this energy come from? Like, yeah, I'm hearing something like the dick ain't never been this good, or the pee ain't never been this fucking good. They literally got a high, like a dopamine. Soon as this man went inside of her, or soon as she got on top of him, however it's going, it's like a fucking rush. I'm hearing adrenaline, dopamine. What's that movie called? Crash? When that man, like, yeah, I think it is called Crash. I forget who the actor is. It's a white guy, I think. I think he was bald. But I'm seeing a scene where he was like having sex with this woman in the middle of the fucking sidewalk. It was something like he had to keep his adrenaline to a certain level or he would die. I think that movie is called Crash, but they're showing me that scene in particular because I think it's like 2 parts or 2 versions of that movie, but they're showing me that particular scene, and I only seen the movie like once, when he was sleeping with that woman in the middle of the sidewalk because he had to keep that adrenaline going. So yeah, it's the sex. So as soon as this man or woman engaged with you, they pulled from your cup or they siphoned from your wand or whatever, and then they went and gave their energy to this demon. Something about this masculine energy, he does not put his mouth on her. He cannot. No, he do not. Maybe he be eating you up and down and all around, divine feminine. He don't do that for everybody. That's also how you're going to know who this person is, because they could have told you that, like, I don't even eat pee like that or something, or I don't even suck D like that. It's something like that. But you, this masculine, I'm seeing a man like eating like a mango and it's juicy as fuck and it's just running down his chin. That's how he feels about your cup. Like, it replenishes him, it nourishes him, it satisfies him. So I don't know why that has to come out, but this masculine energy is making it very clear. He don't be eating it up like that. He only do that with you. Or she don't be sucking it down like that. She only do that with you. Flip and switch it. But yeah, so this karmic feminine, that's why they became more obsessed with the energy that this man or woman was supplying, getting from you, than the actual man or woman. This bitch stupid as fuck too. Also, what I'm hearing with this Two of Swords and the Sun card, it's gone now, but I'm still seeing it. She or he thought that they were going to be able to, like, or they just assumed that you was a bottom feeding ass bitch just like them, and you're nothing of the sort. You top tier, you top of the food chain, okay? And they assumed that you would, like, do the same shit that these other men and women did. Like, yeah, I know he over there with you, or I know she over there with you, but she gonna be back, or he gonna be back here playing those type of games, playing in each other's face by way of this person. Like, yeah, we both fucking him or her. You gotta share him, you gotta share her. Bitch, please. You don't share anything. You don't share anything, divine masculine, divine feminine. So that's when they really fucked up, because they thought that they were gonna, and again, it's the demon, it's the entity who just assumed that you was so D-whipped or P-whipped by this man or woman, by their cup or wine, that you would actually fucking go for this shit. And maybe in the past you did. Maybe in past connections, or maybe in this connection, even before you evolved to the emperor or empress status, maybe you did play those fucking games. Maybe you did let the man or woman come and play in your face, and you know they out there doing something with somebody else. Definitely. I feel like, I know I've been there before. I know it's been times where I was in a relationship with a man, and I know he out there doing bullshit, and I had that low vibrational mindset, don't let me find out about it, you better not get nobody pregnant type of shit. I wish I can't even form the fucking thought to say that anymore. So for some of you, I feel like that's a part, for many of us, like, we went through that because we didn't know, like, our self-worth, and it's like, whatever, you can't stop it, a man gonna be a man, they gonna do what they want to do anyway, and shit like that. But not no more. That's not how you think, that's not how you operate. So by pattern and by history, this demonic intelligence, this demon, this entity just assumed that you was on the same karmic time, the same pick-me time that you used to be in the past. Like, no, you don't tolerate any of that shit anymore. The first time you get an indication, just the slightest indication that there's infidelity, that there's dishonor or disloyalty going on, you out real fast. You're not going for none of that shit no more. And you never will again. And this is where this demon fucked up, look, because they just assumed that they was going to be able to feed off of you through this new supply. They thought that you was going to be the same way that you was in that past connection. You better not let me find out about it. You better not make no babies. It better not get back to me. No, you don't. It don't have to get back to you now. Your intuition, and that's enough. And that's what happened. Like, you felt the third party interference. You felt this slimy bitch energy around. Whether it's a man or a woman, you're like, no. And you acted on that. You stood on business as you were supposed to. So now, with this karmic feminine energy, that supply that they were getting, that demon is not being supplied anymore, because that demon was being supplied through you by way of this person. So this king or queen of wands energy is more or less like the plug, the bridge between you and this demon that resides in this man or woman that they chose over you. They went back to them, and the only reason they went back to them is because it was a soul recognition. A soul recognition. They both operate on demon time. They both embody distorted souls and spirits. And in comparison to you, this man or woman, king or queen of wands, they definitely felt inadequate. They felt like they were not good enough. They felt very judged and incompetent in your life in general. So it was very easy for them to go back to that soul recognition. Distorted as it is, it was still a soul recognition. This person, how do I want to say it? This king or queen of wands energy, they never really resonated with you on a soul level. What really got them in your life was your appearance, your physique, your makeup. And then once they touched your cup or your wand, that's what had them hooked. But they didn't realize that you can fucking, how do I want to say it? Because allowing someone to have sex with you versus allowing someone to just continue to show up in your life short-handed is two different things. Like, it was at some point, you and this person, the sex is amazing, all of that good shit, but it's like, okay, you think we finna just be fucking 24/7? Like, what else though? Like, what are you doing with yourself? What do you do in your free time? Who do you hang with? What's your mindset? And it's like, that's when it got too heavy for this masculine energy, king or queen of wands, because all they're used to is like some good sex, good time, good drinks, good food. And it's like, you require so much more than the surface level. So when you started to like really operate and show this person that you are actually a divine masculine, divine feminine, yes, you can get down in the bedroom. You probably one of the freakiest motherfuckers they ever crossed paths with. But that's not you in your entirety. You also a whole ass powerhouse. You a businessman, you a businesswoman. You really her, you really him. Outside and outside of the bedroom, both. So, and that's when this masculine or feminine king or queen of wands energy like, hold up, I'm way out of my league. Like, damn, like this is something I've never had before. So with that natural intimidation, and they were still vibrating on a soul level with this karmic, it just made it easier. Your power, your strength, your influence, your success, your determination, your divinity, it made it that much easier for this man or woman to go back to where they vibrated. It's all energy. But the reason this man or woman was vibrating on that distorted soul level, and they still are to a degree, is mainly because of a stronghold, a spiritual stronghold, a spiritual possession that was placed on them, I'm hearing, years before they even met you. So with that spiritual possession and stronghold being placed on them for years, especially by this person in particular, this karmic feminine, this masculine energy always attracted that same energy. But lo and behold, one day along came a divine masculine, along came a divine feminine, and you entered this man or woman's life because divine Holy Spirit placed judgment on this man's life or this woman's life for them to be awakened, for them to be called, for them to answer their call, to undergo their spiritual awakening. But you represented that. It was like you were the representative for the call. And they fell for you. You're beautiful, you're handsome. Any man or woman would love to have you. And if they actually get you, it's like fucking jackpot. But you came in as like their call, because it was time for this man or woman to be awakened to spirit, to be called, but they got to walk the path to ultimately be chosen. Many are called, but in the end, few are chosen. But yeah, this is a person who has a purpose on their life. And this fucking sex demon that's been attached to this karmic, I feel like they got children together, or they just have fucking ties and history together. This a rotating, revolving bitch. Rotate, revolve, back and forth, in and out. This the one that's been around the longest. So this stronghold that they had with this person, it could have been from like adolescence, I'm getting like teenage years or young adulthood. They've been in captivity by this fucking demon that possesses this man or woman. But divine Holy Spirit, and they trying to close my fucking throat chakra. Divine Holy Spirit doesn't care about strongholds and attachments. When it's time for you to be called, you're going to be called. But you have to walk the path to be chosen ultimately. So yeah, 3 of Swords, 5 of Wands. This is the history of their connection. A lot of pain, a lot of toxicity, a lot of fucking trauma, a lot of underlying hatred and animosity, but they keep coming back to each other. Only now, this King or Queen of Wands, they want the fuck out with this Chariot energy, 6 of Swords, Ace of Cups. Because you, baby. Because you, whether you're the man or a woman, but this is the woman, this is the cup, this is the yoni. They want back into heaven, okay? Yeah, I feel like I just damn near threw my whole life away. What's that? Walked out of heaven? Yep. I'm rolling down this lonely highway. Yes, asking God to please forgive me. This is what this masculine energy going through, because that cup, baby, that's the closest they, or that wine. That cup or that wine is the closest they've ever been to God. Truly. Having sex with you is like, being in heaven. I'm hearing Bruno Mars. Don't he got a song about heaven? Yeah, I'm hearing Bruno Mars something, but I forget the song, but yeah. And I'm hearing the one by Jagged Edge. I feel like I just walked out of heaven. 9 of Pentacles is being clarified by the King of Cups here. The Moon and the Strength card. Oh yeah, that's that vengeful spirit. That's that fucking, because again, where this bitch and this demon fucked up at equally together. Where they fucked up at is they didn't account for the dark nature of this masculine. They're coming out as a man. Flip and switch it. For some of you, you are this man and you on a fucking warpath. I mean, it is what it is. No one can tell someone how to respond to some fucking abuse, to some oppression. No one can tell you how to respond to anything that was done to you that was wrong. Like, just period. Whatever it was. No one can tell you how to respond to that. No one can tell you how to recover and heal from some shit that was done to you. And this is a masculine energy. They choosing vengeance. They choosing anger. They choosing fucking rage. They choosing rage. And it's their right. Your rage is sacred. Every part of you is sacred. All of your feelings are sacred. And Divine Holy Spirit is not stopping this. So this is a case where masculine is going to spaz out. They're going to crash out. Shit is going to get very scary. And it just is what it is. I'm hearing you reap what you sow. This masculine has a very dark nature to them. They try not to tap into it because they know about this dark nature that they possess. They could be like have heavy Scorpio or any water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and it's distorted. This is a part of them that hasn't really been healed and really addressed, because it's supposed to be healed and addressed with you. It's like their life. This is their conditioning. What they've been through, what they've experienced, caused them to, like, this side of them. It's like a form of protection. I'm hearing you wage war. So war is what you're going to get. He's mad. He mad as fuck. And like I was saying, this is where this fucking karmic bitch and this demon both had everybody fucked up, especially this masculine, because she is still very much in a distorted spirit. So being in a distorted spirit and in a distorted environment and not having the only truth and clarity and healing that they had, lost access to that, this is a recipe for fucking danger. Nine of Swords, look. I'm seeing that movie Home. Run for my life. Literally. Something is coming to pass. A prophecy is being fulfilled in a karmic fucking environment here. The Sun card, yes. I'm telling you, Divine Holy Spirit already knows how this masculine energy is going to respond. It's in their nature. It's in their nature. This is a part of them that hasn't even been looked at and healed. It can't be looked at and healed until they set themselves free. You can never heal in an environment that hurts you. And whoever you are, divine masculine, divine feminine, you represent that new environment. You represent that healing. They're only going to be able to, like, really realize the difference. I'm seeing like Beauty and the Beast. You represent the Temperance, the star. And with the transformation in reverse, that's also why it's in reverse. Like, no, bitch, what transformation? I'm distorted, I'm dark, I'm angry, and you about to get this shit. I don't know if this masculine is abusive. I hope that they're not. But you man, that's why you don't play with fucking people's spirits. That's why you don't try to possess something. That's why you never try to possess something that has free will. Because these demonic attachments and this truth coming to light, and this man or woman has already lost you, man, you cannot control how a demon causes you to act if that demon attached you. Everybody responds differently to demonic attachments. I'm being reminded, oh my God, that shit was so sad. It was a woman, and something about the full moon eclipse. This woman killed her kids. She murdered her boyfriend, and then she jumped off a bridge into traffic. All over a fucking eclipse. That was a demonic possession. You cannot control how a man or woman handles a demonic possession. That's why you don't never play with this shit. It's never a safe thing to do. And I'm being reminded of my fucking demonic twin flame. I wasn't possessing him. I wasn't doing anything dark. I was just fucking suffering. I had become a fucking sacrifice in the connection. I was the cup that was supplying the whole fucking community, because he definitely bit community D. And it was one of the many nights we was arguing. The motherfucking argument went outside into the driveway. We fighting, we tussling, doing all of this shit, man. I went through so much shit. Like, I lost so much value of myself in such a short time frame. A total of like 2.5, 3 years. But they're reminding me of that night, and it was a fucking full moon. This man, he, how did he have me? I think he had pulled me out by my neck or the collar of my shirt. And I was so fucking scared. I'm like, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Please let me go. I had seen a shift in his eyes. And do you know this man stopped It was like, yeah, I know, I gotta go. It's time for me to go. Yeah, I know, I gotta. I'm like, who the fuck is he talking to? This nigga, ooh, sorry, he was talking to his fucking demons and talking to God at the same time. Like, he literally said, like, yeah, I know, I gotta go. It's time for me to leave. Y'all, they just showed me that to convey this masculine energy. Woo, they may see a side of themselves that they've never seen before. Because even my karmic twin flame, that fucking demon, we do have a child together. And the only line of communication he has with me is my business email. He doesn't have any form of contact to me. He know I'm not going to delete that email account because it's attached to my business. So, like, just all the confessions he's been writing me for the last 3.5 years, he still feels like shit because that was a demonic stronghold. And I still feel like he got a lot of demonic strongholds on him. I don't care, but it's like coming to the realization, like, I've never acted like that before. And he would tell me that all the time, like, I can't believe I treated you like that. I've never done that before. But it was the fucking demon in him that wanted to devour the light in me. And this is a situation like this masculine energy ain't never responded like this, but this is a masculine energy who's never been violated to this degree and having awareness of it. And this is a violation that's been going on for years. And the fact that they're showing me that shit, this masculine is about to lose their shit on this karmic, and that's just what it is. Because in a way, I did bring that on to myself. I did. I knew I was supposed to cut that man off the first time he put his fucking hands on me. The first time he woke up out his sleep and slapped me. Just literally woke up out his sleep and slapped me. I knew I was supposed to cut it off then, but that was like 1.5 years, 2 years in. I brought that shit on to myself. I got what I asked for. Truly. And it's the same situation, except for this is a karmic. This is a person who's getting what they're asking for, but they also deserve it. Alright, so real estate, coach, sweetheart, fate, and Marinetti. And the thing that fuels this masculine energy, hatred, and rage so much is because what they supposed to have with you. What they already knew that they were supposed to have. This is a man or woman who knew coming into the connection with you that it was everything that they ever wanted. It's like they were on the straight path. They had clarity, harmony, peace in their heart and mind. And then it was just fucking tarnished overnight from this fucking karmic. It was tarnished overnight. It was always going to play out like that. This karmic was always going to, like, spiritually, energetically, demonically tarnish this man, like flip the switch to get this man to start, or a woman to start treating you like shit. Because again, this demon just assumed that you was going to be on the same time, that you was going to allow somebody to come and go. Just like I just shared that story with y'all. Ben was supposed to let that man go. I knew within like the first fucking month of us living together, like, man, please, you ain't out with your friends every night, all night, for either you fucking on your homeboys, or you using that as an excuse, or you're doing both. Okay, it's one of those situations. And this demon just knew that you were still on that same timeline, that you will allow the same shit to happen in a different connection, and that's not fucking happening. You stood on big boundaries. This is something you probably never did before in a connection, because you were not evolved to this level. You stood on big boundaries, and you have restricted all access to this man, or woman, which restricts the access to this demon feeding off of you. But this man or woman, how do I want to say it? They have a demonic attachment. They're not demonically possessed. They just have an attachment by way of the man or woman who is actually possessed. So this attachment, it can fall off at any point and get it reattached. Something is falling off of this man or woman, this attachment, for them to see some shit for what it is, for them to take action. Sweetheart and fate, because like I said, they already knew. Everything was crystal clear at some point, and then it got dark and fucking murky. The moon and the strength card. On a soul level. But Marinetti, they know who been controlling their life. They now know this shit is coming out. Sweet dreams here, and then memory, yeah. And all they can think about is you. Like, this is a masculine energy, man or woman who's reflecting back on that energy. Like, we was good. We were good. My money was good. My mindset was good. Everything was in order until it wasn't. Yes, look, memory and natural disaster. Everything was good until it wasn't. Okay, I'm being asked to pull from 2 of my oracle. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to look at the bottom. Sorry. My whole crew is with me. Ancestral realms. Exactly. This man or woman is still undergoing the awakening process, because it's like, bitch, fuck you, fuck your demons, fuck your magic. They're going to wake up. They have been called. This very well could be a man or woman who's been chosen to lift strongholds off of their own bloodline. I mean, it's only fitting. If you are the one who had to do that, then it's only safe to assume that your divine counterpart has a similar path to walk. You put me in my place. I don't like it, but I have to value you for it. Yeah, that's you putting this man or woman in their place. PTSD from life, but recovery is available. They've been through some shit, and this is the type of shit they didn't even know they was going through. That's why the rage is so strong. Like, it's one thing to know some shit that you're going through, but to be going through some shit and it's out of your control and you didn't even know it, and then all of the revelation comes and all signs point to this karmic bitch, it's crazy. It's like this masculine energy finally has a punching bag. They finally have a fucking target. Damn. They finally have a punching bag, and they finally have a target to their rage, their fucking anger, their dispossession, everything that's distorted and low vibrational. They finally have a fucking target to aim at. Damn. Yes, all I do is lie. A clown face ass bitch. Someone hair could be thinning, falling out, skin breaking out. It could be this karmic. Okay, I hope that you're taking care of yourself, that you're resting and eating. So this masculine energy, they hope that you're doing well. They think highly of you. They care about you. Praying mantis, I am the knowledge. There's no fooling me. Exactly. And I feel like this is your energy, divine masculine, divine feminine. And a part of like your spiritual ranking, you have the ability to awaken this man or woman. Emotional roller coaster. You show me something different. Now, I don't know. I'm telling you. Yep. That's exactly what I just told y'all about what happened with me and my demon. Friend zone. You show me something different. Now, I don't know. Emotional roller coaster. This bitch is about to be scared. He or she is about to be scared. Whether it's a man or a woman. I can't get enough of you. Ace of Cups. I told you. The demon that's inside of this fucking demonically possessed man or woman couldn't get enough. This is a fucking demon, an entity that's been fucking chasing you, chasing your cup, chasing your wine since you started healing. They've been attached to you since before you even knew that you had a healing journey, to stop you from getting to the journey. And once you got on your journey and you entered your North Node, this fucking shape-shifting ass sex demon been following you through anybody that they could. And they just assumed, they just knew that you was finna do the same shit that you did in the past. I really like you. I'm sorry for my actions. Can I make it right? Yeah, they're gonna come back and make it right with you if you allow them to. There's no escape from this. Exactly. Whatever the fuck happened, it happened. They brought this on themselves. They asked for this shit, just like me. Like, even though I was the innocent one in the whole situation, the purest one in the whole fucking city, I still, like, I mean, like, come on. Like, you keep letting them come back. We showed you weeks ago. We showed you a year ago. This motherfucking nutty. You keep letting them come back. That type of energy. But I had a possession on me. I had an attachment on me. I couldn't think clearly. I couldn't operate clearly. I don't know if I want to fight you or fuck you right now. I feel like it's going to be some fighting. Yeah, private parts in our zone. That shit is in reverse. He don't want to touch her. She don't want to touch him. You are not the father. Oof. Goddamn. And like I was getting at, there could be a child or children involved. I'm hearing the, what is it called? The web we weave or the lies we tell. And I'm telling you all, when it all falls down. Friend zone came out in reverse. This is a situation that's going to end in hate. Like, I hate that bitch. Yeah, I wish I never met her at all. Who was that? Carl Thomas. It was love at first sight. I wish I never met her at all. I sacrificed you. I'm praying for it now. See? I'm paying for it now. I sacrificed you and I'm paying for it now. Royal blood off with your fucking head. That's this man, this masculine's rage. They in the spirit of revenge. And it definitely could be their fucking ancestors. Like, no, fuck you. Like, bitch, you finna get it. You finna get it. Alright? Baddie vibes. You got them. Divine masculine, divine feminine. I mean, you really her, you really him. Okay, you a baddie or you're a boss. Everything about this clown ass bitch is comical. Everything. This masculine energy, their ancestors, they ready. I'm hearing what does that mean? At dawn, we ride. Yeah. The truth hurts. Queen of Swords. King of Swords energy. Exactly. It was a scandal. Now I can't deal. Puff, puff, pass. My nerves is bad. Fuck yeah. Like, I can't make the message no more clear than I already have. Like, that's why you don't play with anything that has fucking free will. Especially you fucking putting dark forces on a man or woman who has free will. They about to use that free will in them fucking dark possessions to do what the fuck they want to do. This shit gets fucking dangerous. Dangerous. And I'm just being reminded of like all the horror things I've seen on YouTube or Facebook Live in particular about like the people being murdered on live and lives being taken. And I just sit and wonder like how many of those connections was formed under demonic possession. How many of these men and or women vent these, and it's typically women. Sad to say, it's typically women, and all I've really seen is like women of color, and it's like these men fucking literally taking them out of here, snatching them out of here. And it's like it makes you wonder like how did they even get that connection in the first place? Like, because how the fuck did a person just turn on you like that? Clearly it's been a demon involved. Like, you never play with someone's free will, especially people they are already not there all the way mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and then you want to fuck with them, you want to put a possession on them, and then they find out about this shit. I'm being reminded of motherfucking that sprinkle ass bitch. She's sitting up here teaching all of these fucking low vibrational women how to fucking swindle and manipulate men, and she even teaches them how to like do come to me spells and love spells. Doing that shit, it's like, how can you guarantee that these women won't end up paying with their fucking life? You can't. All I do is win God's favor. Yeah, this shit is going to play out the way that it's meant to play out. And it's not good for these fucking karmics who did this shit. I want you, but I know I can't have you right now. That's why I'm tripping. Exactly. This is a person who knows who they want. And they cannot have you, and it's becoming more and more clear. And the more clear it becomes, the more obvious it is that the reason they can't have you, it ain't even because of them. And that pisses them off real bad. Alright, but that is the message. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. Fatality, the end. They told me pick that card up. Fatality, the end. I want my fucking lick back. Oh my God. I'm sending you all mana, love, and light. And until next time, namaste.